Hi everyone, I am Rémi Becquet from Fraser Yachts. Today I have the pleasure to welcome you on board Takeoff here in the beautiful scenery of Villefranche. We are here with Captain Jules.
Hello.
So take off your shoes and let's take off for a nice tour. So Takeoff is a Sunseeker 95 yacht built in 2018 and delivered to its current customer in 2019. The 95 yacht is a very successful model from the Sunseeker range that offers many features and specificities that we will discover during this tour. We are here in the aft cockpit where we already get what the 95 yacht is all about, vast spaces. And you will discover during this tour that wherever you are on the yacht, the interior spaces are connecting with the exterior ones to make a yacht that is both fun and functional. So we have a wide opening sliding door connecting the aft cockpit to the main saloon. And here already you can see I was mentioning the word vast. This definitely applies to the main saloon. It's flooded by natural light through these big windows. Two main areas. Here the lounge area, let's call it that way, where all the guests can sit back and enjoy a nice movie, for example, on the television on a mechanism. Here we have a dining area to get all the guests again on board on a chilly evening, for example. The decoration, it offers a nice combination of satin walnuts associated with cream carpet, cream and blue upholstery, white lacquer. So as a result, it's a very nice and contemporary combination that it's very easy to customize your own way by adding, for example, some art on the wall. A very nice feature on this boat is this sliding door that again connects the interior to the exterior. And we get here a very nice balcony for a romantic breakfast, for example, or to read a book, or to jump out at sea. It's a very lovely spot for all the guests and the kids. So now let's go into the most important room of the yacht. It's not the engine room, it's not the master stateroom, that's the galley. So the first section is a pantry, very convenient for the crew, with a wine cellar and a dishwasher here. And again, this connection to the exterior through the door, allowing the crew to serve the guests wherever they are on the yacht without disturbing the ones which are chilling in the main saloon. Then the galley itself, fully equipped, melee equipment like a proper oven, a lot of storage, full height fridge and fridges from the Sub-Zero brand, and also a nice view out for the chef to enjoy and to prepare a nice meal for the guests. So from the main saloon, let's carry on forward. So we pass through this staircase giving access to the raised pilot house, another one to the lower deck where we get 4 more cabins, the day head, and now the master stateroom. But before we step in any further, let me show you something. Another great example of connection between interior and exterior. From here we've got a direct access to the starboard side deck, allowing the owner to go directly to his private foredeck. Let's have a look at it now. So this is really a nice spot away from the kids and the action, allowing you to get some privacy and some calm here at the bow of the boat. Under the shade, we can plug an umbrella here and on the other side. Plenty of storage for the crew here again, and a huge sunbed here on the roof. So we are back in the master cabin where again, volume and natural lights are the key words here. For example, look at the bulwark. They've got glass sections in them, allowing you to enjoy uninterrupted views from your bed. It's absolutely fantastic. But this is not all. What makes this master stateroom specific is the fact that it spans over 3 levels. I'll show you. Follow me. So underneath the stateroom itself, we end up in this proper walking dressing with a lot of hanging space and wardrobes. And another couple of steps below, we get into the ensuite with a separate shower, double sink, separate toilets. So this is a fantastic layout, and all the mirrors here magnifies the space and make it look sensational. So we are now on the lower deck where we find 4 more cabins. Here in this lobby we get this nice handy storage for the crew. As we know, storage is very important on the yacht, and luckily Takeoff is not short of storage, which is good news. So let's have a look at this VIP cabin. Here again, big volume, big nice windows to be able to enjoy the scenery of Villefranche today. Large wardrobe, and of course the ensuite. This cabin has got the very same mirror cabin on the other side of the wall. So 2 VIP cabins here, and further down the corridor, 2 extra cabins. So we are here in one of the 2 single bed cabins. These beds can slide together to create a double bed. So a lot of versatility in these cabins here. Always the same big volume, big nice windows here again. The ensuite for each cabin. So that's a total of 5 cabins, which is not so common on a yacht of 28 meters. So Takeoff is able to accommodate up to 10 people in full comfort and privacy. So we are now standing in the raised pilot house. This is where the captain will drive the boat from for night cruising or long passages. So Captain, hi.
Hi.
Please tell us a bit more about the engines of the yacht, the consumption, the range, and some of the equipment which we have on Takeoff.
Okay. We have MTU engines, 1950, which give us top speed of 26 knots on a good day. And we have 12 knots of cruising speed, and there is really good fuel consumption in my opinion, which is like about 100 liters per hour, which gives us like 1200 miles of range, which is really good.
Yep. So one more example of connection between interior and exterior, that's this access to the flybridge that the captain will use to go from one helm station to another, and also for the guest to reach the flybridge quickly without having to cross the entire main saloon. So follow me to the flybridge. So this is the second helm position where most of the navigation equipment is repeated. The flybridge is gigantic. It's more than 40 meters square of living space to entertain all the guests. They can be either under the sun or fully shaded with this sliding roof. Here we have a nice red bar fully equipped with fridges, cool box, ice maker, grill, sink, you name it, all the equipment is there. And all the guests can sit here comfortably for lunch or dinner, all the guests of the boat at the same time. And they can also chill out at the back of the yacht and enjoy the surrounding views with a cocktail, for example. Now let me show you the crew area. We're going to go through this staircase back into the aft cockpit and then the aft of the boat where the crew is living. So the crew area is accessed via the swim platform. We have here 2 cabins with 2 bunk beds, a nice crew mess, sea view at the back, and also appliances, a dedicated little kitchen for the crew, a bathroom with a separate shower, and the access to the engine room. So, as mentioned by Jules earlier on, the boat is powered by a pair of MTU V12 1950 horsepower. We have a set of 3 generators, 20 kilowatt each, and they are all connected together by a power management system. The 95 yacht has been developed on a very reliable and good technical platform, where all the systems are very easily accessible for maintenance. For instance, the fire system down here, the hydraulic pack that runs the bow and stern thrusters and the fins for stabilization. We have here the electrical panels, so 24 volts and 220 volts. Here we have the chillers for the air conditioning. Then we have the water maker, and all the pipings are labeled. We know where they are going. Everything is very easy to recognize. It's a very nice engine room and proper British engineering. So we are now standing on the gigantic hydraulic swim platform of the boat that usually carries and launches the tender. She is now winterized, but she'll be back soon on board. It's a Williams 445 diesel jet. Obviously, this is the area where all the actions takes place, where the kids can use the water toys, and this is obviously the most popular and busy place when the boat is at anchor. If ever you wanted to also carry a jet ski on board, that's doable, because the flybridge up there can take a crane. We can retrofit that. The structure of the flybridge has already been reinforced by the factory when the boat was built, so there's no problem there to carry some extra toys. Takeoff is MCA coded and ready to perform some charters if the next owners are willing to do so. She has just completed a very comprehensive shipyard period, and she is now ready for the season, ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed this detailed tour. If you want to know more and if you want to get your own private tour, please get in touch and be ready to take off.